Rampage Jackson's update. I'll tell you how I feel about this after, man. Y'all might be surprised about my position on this one.
Are you at all worried about his well-being?
Yeah, it's my son. I am worried about his well-being. How many kids you got?
I got 3.
All right. So why you asking me some stupid ass shit?
Well, can I be real with you?
Yeah.
I can't imagine what it would feel like to see my son do that. I also don't think I would cut my son off if he did that. So if you are worried about his well-being, why are you not talking to him?
Because he dishonored my name. And
but he's still your son.
No, listen. I know he's my fucking son. I'm not cutting him off for forever. I just haven't talked to him.
But this is the worst moment of his life. He needs you now more than ever.
No, listen. I talked to him after the shit happened, and he hid the fact that he did this shit, and he put my other kids at danger based off what the other people said, and I just can't talk to him right now. I just can't. I'm not saying I'm never going to talk to him.
Are you at all worried about his well-being?
Yeah, it's my son. I am worried about his well-being. Again, I just can't talk to him right now. I need some time. I'm dealing with his attorneys and all that shit, but I'm very disappointed in Roger. Like, yeah, I'm not a perfect parent, so I don't know what's the protocol to how much time you stop from talking to your son when he fucking goes out there and hurt somebody. He put a guy in a fucking hospital. Again, I just can't talk to him right now. I need some time. I'm dealing with his attorneys and all that shit, but I'm very disappointed in Roger. Like, yeah, I'm not a perfect parent, so I don't know what's the protocol to how much time you stop from talking to your son when he fucking goes out there and hurt somebody. He put a guy in a fucking hospital. Again, I just can't talk to him right now.
So, let's say prior to this interview right here, let's say I had on a scale of 1 to 10 a respect level for Rampage at, let's say, a 10. This dropped me down to a 7. This was a big letdown to watch him say that. Let me go to the nice side first. I could understand that he's going through a lot, not just his son, but him. His career is in jeopardy. His reputation is in jeopardy. His family is being threatened. His other children. I understand all of that. And I sympathize with all of that. And all of that is fucked up to have to go through as a father, as a man, as a human. But I told y'all, man, like for me, the only unconditional 1000% love that I can give to somebody in this world would be my children. Everything else has conditions. Anybody else in this world has conditions. If you marry a woman and you give your life and your dedication, your heart and your assets and everything to that woman, that is one of the key people in your life. But if you walk in that door and your wife is laid in that bed with 5 niggas, you is filing for a divorce, or you might say, fuck you. I don't, some people kill the girl, right? That's not a funny thing. I'm just saying. That means it's conditional. Like loyalty is a condition, right? Unconditional love is it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Jeffrey Dahmer's father, once again, is still sitting right there next to him in court. It doesn't matter. Unconditional love. I don't see that happening truly genuine for anybody other than your children. And no parent is perfect, Rampage. I get it. But dude made a great point. You tried to see if he was a father himself. He said, yeah, I got 3. He was spot on when he says, this is when he needs you the most, right? So, okay, you say Raja also tried to hide things from you after the fact. I don't know what he needed to hide from you. Within an hour, everybody saw the story, knew the story. Within 24 hours, everybody was watching the full stream and had all the context that we need, all the details that we needed, including you. So I don't know what he was able to hide. He may have, out of fear or out of panic, did what kids do to their parents, hide some information or lie, maybe not tell you certain details. But yeah, it's not a good time to lie. Like, nigga, we might be facing attempted murder charges here for you. But why would he lie now? It's a fear thing. And let me say this part of why this is such a letdown for me for Rampage. There's no denying the fact that dude is a fighter and has an aggressive nature because of his father, right? We see a lot of NBA superstars kids try to follow in their footsteps. Hell, look at LeBron and Bronny, right? Um, Look at these boxers kids. Look at Muhammad Ali's daughter. Look at football players children. Look at fighters. It's across the board. We see it all the time. Sometimes it's because they just want to be like mommy, be like daddy. That's your first role models, the first people that you look up to. Sometimes it's because, and I know he says he's not the perfect parent, so I really do hope Rampage sees something like this. Sometimes it's because in a world where it's hard to get over the hump, it's hard to even compete with the millions of other people in the same field as you and get that level of success. You as a celebrity are able to open doors for your child. You're able to get that person additional access or a look. Bronny is not better than thousands of people that can enter the draft right now, but he's playing for the Lakers. And that's a thing that LeBron James, his father, should be proud of. I put in so much work that my son, even though he's capable, but he's just not 1000% what he, right? He's on the Lakers. He's on the Lakers. I'm proud of that. I'm proud that a father could put that type of work in for his son, right? And that's just what comes with it. It's a who do you know world. It's not what you know, it's who you know. 9 times out of 10, how many of y'all got referrals from y'all jobs? Somebody that got you an interview, moved your interview to the top of the stack, right? Do things for your kids. You're supposed to lay that ground and open doors for them as much as possible. So being Rampage Jackson's son gets him more opportunity, and you're the one that's he's following. You're the one that's training him. You're the one that's guiding him. You're the one that laid that foundation for him. Some people go to the extent of saying you're the one that trolls him and instilled insecurity in him. I'm not going to do all of that. I don't want to do that. I'm just going to say he's a fighter because of his father. Rampage knows that, and the world knows that. He made a big fucking mistake. And you're not a perfect father, and nobody is a perfect father. But now 1000% of the time to be that, so like on 10, disappointed in your child because he tarnished the family name, he's got y'all getting death threats, he tried to lie to you, I get it. But the last thing you want to do is not be there for him and his time of need when things is at their all-time worst for him and he comes out on the other end. Then you weren't even a 100% father, not a dad, a father to him in that time. Then your relationship with your child is damaged forever. It never gets back to the peak that it could be. You guys should be able to hate each other for the moment and still embrace. Not talking to the kid right now. If there's anybody that probably is just like, shit, I got you. He can't find that nowhere else. Everybody else says he's wrong. He could only find that in his father. You were the person defending him the other day. You're the only person on the internet defending him. And you should be. You're his pops. That's a letdown, Rampage. I'm always called a spade. That's a letdown, B. And if it stays like that throughout this whole ordeal, I would lose respect for Rampage. You just can't do that as a father, B. You can't.